my channel. I'm Miss MonMon and today I am going to be showing you all the wonderful vintage things that I found on my recent trip to Sydney. About 2 weeks ago I returned from Sydney where I attended Chromefest and watched the amazing girls that competed in Pin-Up Doll Australia. And oh my gosh, the amount of talent and uniqueness was mind-blowing. A huge congratulations to all the winners. Whilst there, as always, I tried to squeeze in a little bit of vintage shopping and I came back with quite the delicious haul. So here is everything that I found on my trip. I'm going to start with these gorgeous little bangles. So one thing I noticed about a lot of the Melbourne pin-ups is that they all had these amazing bangle stacks on their wrists. And bangles aren't a huge pin-up accessory where I'm from in good old Perth, but I just generally really loved it. So I ended up picking up 4 little bangles for myself. And I thought, this might be a fun little way to incorporate some color pops into my outfit, and also with summer coming up, these might be a lot of fun. Continuing on with my new line of accessories, I picked up 2 pairs of stud earrings from Bel Air Baby. Now these studs are super simple and super cute and adorable. I went for pastel colors. As I said, summer is coming up, so I thought little pops of greeny minty colors and pinks might be a lot of fun, as well as making some really cute sort of color combinations with them. Another accessory I picked up is my new hair flower. This is from Miss Smitten Von Kitten, run by Miss Von, who is probably one of the most beautiful and pure people left on this earth. I love her so much. This is a pink hydrangea bundle and it comes with a really lovely clip on the back, and it just slides into the hair. It doesn't pull, snag or tug. And I had a lot of trouble trying to decide what shade of pink because she has lots. And I ended up going with this one, and I hope I made the right choice. But knowing Miss Von, it's going to be perfect. The next 2 items I picked up were from the Miss Kiss Kiss Bang store at Chromefest. Now Miss Kiss Kiss Bang has her own online and physical clothing store where she does a lot of reproductions, but also has some really beautiful vintage, true vintage finds. I found her glove bucket and came home with these absolute beauties. The first pair is this absolutely beautiful olive green toned cotton glove. They are quite short, they come up to the wrist area. They have a lovely little ripple effect around the end rim, a little bow accent, and a vein going right at the front. The second pair, obviously the most amazing part, is that color. The gloves feature 2 elastic ripples down the front side, and they come up just past the wrist. They are really lovely and comfortable, and both gloves were a steal at around $10. The last thing I picked up at Chromefest was this sewing pattern. This is a Simplicity printed pattern 1136. From this pattern you can create a dress with a square neckline which is notched in the front. It has kimono sleeves which are short and a 6-gore skirt. I am really excited to make this one. It is a little bit too big for me, but I'm hoping I can do a couple of adjustments and have it fit. If not, this will fit my good friend, and I am hoping maybe to make her a lovely Christmas present. And that is everything I got at Chromefest, but now it's time to show you all the wonderful things I found in various antique and vintage stores around Sydney, starting with this lovely little brooch. As we've already established my love for flowers, and especially ceramic and embroidered ones, I could not leave this pin behind. I found it at the Mitchell Road Antique Centre. It features 3, I can't tell whether they're violets or whether they're pansies, with some really lovely leaves around. It was made in England and features a butterfly clasp at the back. The next 2 items I picked up from Mitchell Road were these 2 lovely needle books. Now I am going to show you the needles inside, so if that's something that you find upsetting to view, please just zoom forward about a minute. As an active sewer and a lover of all things vintage and sewing, I was really drawn to the illustrations on the front of these little booklets. I thought eventually I might put them up and frame them in my actual house when I get one, and in the sewing room they would just look absolutely stunning. As you can see, these novelty needle books are absolutely adorable in their illustrations. The little girl with the cat is actually pop-up, even though you can't see that here, and it features around 50 needles, but I don't think they're all still here. On the back of the booklet, you see the little girl going off to milk her cow and the little boy tipping his hat to her, which is just very sweet and innocent. The second one is the Happy Home Rust-Proof Needle Book, and I'm sorry to say, I think one of them is getting a little bit rusty. The illustration features what I'm guessing is a matronly figure and two girls looking at fabric, and one of them is about to sew it up. Both books were made in Japan, which is wonderful to see. I just think the inside is also equally beautiful. The next item I picked up was this absolutely adorable little nylon apron. This is actually my first vintage nylon apron, and I am so happy that it is so beautiful and also in my favorite color. The little pocket at the front is also a really cute feature. I think that's actually really adorable, and the size and wraparound length is perfect. I'm also a big fan of how long the straps are, as you can tie a really big, beautiful bow and also bring that bow right up to the front if you want to. I'm now going to move on to all the items of clothing that I found while shopping, and the first to finish up the Mitchell Roadhouse is this skirt. Isn't that so adorable? Oh, I love it. I love everything about the skirt. It is so summery and cute. It is knee length and made out of a cotton linen blend. It obviously features these amazing striped details in blue, white and red. It has button fastenings down one side with blue buttons and also one white button. I think this is going to be so much fun to wear in summer. It can go with a lot of different colors, everything from the colors featured in the skirt to just extra pops of color. It is going to be really fun to add accessories to it, and I cannot wait to wear this out and about. It's so pretty. Leaving Mitchell Road, we went to Newtown. I found this gorgeous green vintage dress. This reminds me so much of something that Elizabeth Taylor wore, but to be honest, I was just drawn to the color and just everything about it. I originally didn't think it was going to fit, but when I went into the changing room, it fit like an absolute perfectly made and customized glove. There's nothing that I need to alter. I don't even need to wear a belt to cinch it a little bit. It is just beyond perfect. Sorry that I can't put it on and show it to you. Tomorrow, I just do not have a single free minute as I am very busy with work. So unfortunately, I will try to just insert a couple of photos of me wearing it just for you to get an idea of how beautiful it is. But hopefully by the time this blog goes up, I might have some photos. If not, keep an eye out on my Instagram. Oh, this dress is everything. Our final stop in Newtown was at Route 66, and I found some absolute adorable goodies in there. The first being this really adorable cotton tartan dress. With summer coming in, there is nothing greater than throwing on a really light cotton dress and just enjoying the day. This dress is made a little bit big, but luckily with the back ties, you can just tie it to your waist size and it's a perfect fit. But it also gives you the ability to take the straps off, and you can just let the breeze come in if the heat is getting a little bit too much for you. The next item I found sort of is a two-parter. The first and main part being this really amazing, I'm guessing 1960s drindle. Now, being of Eastern European descent, I love drindles. They are probably one of the greatest things ever. I have quite a few, many of which I love wearing. So this drindle features so many of my favorite things, one of which being the combination of navy and mustard, the other one being polka dots and flowers. The main thing I have to say when wearing a drindle is please wear a little blouse underneath it. I've had a lot of people put drindles on, and because they're cut quite low, they can get a little bit busty, and that is actually not the point of them. They're supposed to sit around the bust line, but the blouse is supposed to cover your chest. So if you've ever gone to a vintage shop and found one of these, you might think it's the world's cutest or shortest little crop top, but this is actually what you wear under a dirndl. And at Route 66 they had the most amazing selection. Some of them were different colours, some of them had embroidery, but for me I love this one with the really beautiful little ruffles down the side. And I put it on all together and it looked adorable. Oh boy, wow, okay, that was a bit of a haul and a bit of an education time with Miss MonMon. So I will leave you there. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to become part of my little online fan bam, you can like, comment and subscribe to me here on the YouTubes, or you can find me on the Instas of Gram and the Book of the Face. Please find me there and come along for my journey of vintage, glamour and tomfoolery. A huge shout out to everyone who has subscribed. Oh my gosh, I am so close to 500 subscribers. That is mind-blowing for me, but please let me know what you'd like to see. I've had a few suggestions which I will start looking into. I am still trying to get more confident in front of the camera. Public speaking terrifies me. So I will be working really hard, and hopefully in next year I will be producing a little bit more vintage themed, pin-up themed videos. I've done a lot of hauls and reviews, so now I want to talk a little bit more about the vintage culture and just all things weird and wonderful as well. Just trying to give you a bit of variety. But until then, I will see you all in the next video. Bye everybody!